Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about how we can maximize our hair growth. I'm sure from the title you'll have seen that, or from the thumbnail, triple your hair growth. So there are certain things that can help you to maximize your hair growth. I know a lot of people will say, oh, my hair doesn't grow fast, my hair doesn't do this and that. But trust me guys, if you've been watching my videos from day one, since I started posting on YouTube, you'll see that this was not the length of my hair. And I'm not going to say that my hair grows the fastest, but I've been able to maximize my hair growth rate, doing some certain things, which one of them, of course, is protective styling. Like I've always been either on twist or braids and stuff like that. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of these things that I feel you need to do, or you need to change. Some things you need to change in order to maximize your hair growth. I'm going to be starting from a point of protective styling, which is what I have on here, and this is my 11th week because we are going on a 3 months mini braids challenge, and this is week 11 for me. So what I'm doing right here is just refreshing the front part of my mini braids. So I'm not going to be doing the whole of my braids. I'm just going to be doing the front part so that it looks nice when I put it in a ponytail. So I know protective style can be controversial sometimes, because some people think that we like protective style is overrated. But trust me guys, you just need to know the onions of doing protective style, and then you're going to see how your hair is going to grow like a weed. So protective styling are in two categories, because for me, I think that there are some protective styles that are not considered protective styles. It's not all about just doing protective hairstyles, it's about doing the low manipulative hairstyle. That is what will get you to grow out your hair long. Low manipulative hairstyle, not just any hairstyles that we call protective, because some hairstyles, like I've shared in my previous videos, are really not protecting your hair at all. Instead, they are damaging your hair. So you need to know the hairstyles that will make your hair grow and the hairstyles that will damage your hair, so that you can be able to separate the two. And I don't just like to say protective style will grow your hair. I like to say low manipulative hairstyles will grow out your hair. Some hairstyles are not low manipulative at all, but they can be called protective hairstyles. So you see, that is where we have a conflicting ideas. Many people think that, oh, because mini braids, mini twists are protective hairstyles, then it's good for me. So but there are styles that involves excessive combing, brushing, dragging of the hair to make it fit a certain way, to make it slick down, to make it look a certain way. Like it has to involve a lot of process, a lot of manipulation for it to look a certain way. Those are the hairstyles that I call over manipulative. They can even be mini braids or mini twists, but they are not protecting your hair. Let me just put it that way. They are not protecting your hair because you have to do too much in order to put them in order to, you know, uh, make them look a certain way. So you might ask yourself this question: like, why are we always talking about braids, mini twists, and all that? That's because you require little to nothing to actually install these styles. I mean, apart from the day you install the style and the day you take them down, or maybe moisturizing in between, which I always share my videos showing you guys how to take care of your protective styles, with little manipulation here and there. That is the reason why protective styles like braids and twists can be considered a low manipulative hairstyle. But for hairstyles like cornrows, flat twist cornrow, I consider those styles like over manipulative. That's for me. That's at least that's what I think, because there's a lot of trying to get your parts clean, trying to comb it out. I don't think you can really finger detangle with that. I think you can, but you still need to comb it out for that cornrow to be smooth. You have to press down your flat twists, So there's a lot of pressing and there's a lot of dragging, there's a lot of twisting and turning. So I feel that flat twist cornrows are really not low manipulative kind of hairstyles, but they are still protective hairstyle, but they are not the low kind of manipulative hairstyles. And also, moisturizing in between. You can't moisturize your flat twist cornrow or your braided cornrows because they are kind of I don't even know how you can do that, but maybe some people do. But I feel like there's a lot involved in those kind of hairstyles. And also a style like buns and updo, they are loose hairstyles, and because you tuck your ends in, which is what we preach, to avoid losing your ends, it's considered a protective style, but it's not considered a low manipulative hairstyle, because in a day or two your hair start flying out, it starts unraveling, and you have to do them like every day. You want to get out of the house, you have to redo them, you have to brush them, you have to comb them, you have to lay your edges. So there's just too much with those flat twists and all that one needs to do, that I'm not really a fan of. But for twists and braids, I can just redo the front rows after maybe like 4 6 weeks, and which is also a long time for me to touch my hair. But for a loose hairstyle like buns and updos, you have to touch them like every 2 days or every day. Depends if you go out. So it's not considered a real protective hairstyle. So these are the few things I just thought to share with you guys. For those of us who are really keen on growing out our hair long, you need to focus on those styles that helps protect your hair without you having to touch them every now and then. Apart from me remoisturizing maybe twice in a week, I don't touch my hair. I don't do any other thing to my hair, and that is it. Your hair wants to grow out, but frequent touching, combing, brushing, dragging, trying to do different hairstyles in a day, is not going to allow you to maximize your hair growth. So I'm not going to say that if you do low manipulative hairstyle consistently, your hair is going to spring for like grow 20 inches in 1 month. No, it's not going to happen that way. But there are some hair care practices, there are some routines that you need to follow, and with consistency and patience, you're going to see your hair flourish. So for me, I'm done with this hairstyle. Just trying to retouch the front parts, the back and the middle section. I'm going to leave it that way because this hair is going to be coming down in about 2 weeks, so I can manage till then. But the front part, I just wanted it to look nice. That was why I had to redo them. And that is it. No too much stress, no tension at all. I'm just going to put it up in a bun and tuck them away. So that is all for today's video. I hope you learned something from it. Please don't forget that protective style can be protecting and it can also be damaging. It depends on what you do. It depends on how you wear them. Like some people can wear their mini braids and they let it down, rubbing off on their shoulders, rubbing off on their shirt. You can't tell me because, they say mini braids is a protective hairstyle. I've worn mini braids and that's all. No, you still have to tuck the ends in because your hair can be breaking from the ends by rubbing off on curtains, pillowcase. You're not wearing your satin bonnet. You're not doing all that you need to do. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.